Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to day 21 of the 28-day challenge. We are now going into our last week. It's very, very exciting. We've learned so much. We've just had a really awesome gift. I just feel like it's been a tremendous gift to my mind, my heart, my soul. So thank you for being a part of it with me. Right now we are up in the Olympic Mountains on the Hamahama River. We are almost at the very, very, very top where you can't go anymore. That mountain that you see before you is actually quite large. I'm just sitting here, so I'm trying to find a way to read for you guys. But look at how amazing that is. Isn't it magnificent? You could probably hear the water in the background. Normally, this river would be gushing right now. But because we've had these terrible heat waves, there's no water. There's a little bit of stagnant water, but further down that way, there is the river. It's still moving, but very, very slow, and not much of it. Anyway, you can also see that, the mountains actually start to turn colors a little quicker than other places, so you can see where the trees are starting to turn. It was so magnificent that Edward and I wanted to share this with you. We're day camping today. Hi, Ra. Hello, our beautiful friend, our beautiful brother. It's one of those perfect summer days. It feels like it may even be the last perfect summer day. Look at the rainbow trying to come out of the tree right there. Ra's sending us. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Thank you, Palladians. I literally heard the Palladians. Thank you, Palladians. Thank you, Palladians. We love you so much. So today we are going to learn about the fern. We're going to learn about the fern. And we're going to pull cards, or maybe one card, we'll see, from the animal medicine deck. But these rainbows are really speaking to us right now. Oh, gorgeous. Ed's having himself a little lunch. When we're done here, we're going to make us some food right there. We brought our camping stuff. There are flies here that are going nutty cuckoo, wanting to feed on me. And even though I've got all this this bug repellent, they just can't help themselves. So I'm sorry if it shakes like that a little bit. I'm like, if it keeps going like this, I may have to make it really short. So we're going to learn about the fern, and then I'm going to bring you around. There's a few ferns in our little camping spot here, so I'm going to bring you around and show you. Let me see, maybe I'll do this. I was like, I had that view, but now I'm like, I don't know, I really like that view with those pretty trees with the colors. And look at that green down there, gorgeous. Okay, so the fern is masculine, the planet is Mercury, the element is air, the deities are Laka and Puck. The powers are rainmaking, protection, luck, riches, eternal youth, health, exorcism. The magical uses. The fern is included in vases of flowers for its protective properties. Oh, and see, people just always thought they were pesky greens in those flowers. And it is also planted at the doorstep as well. Inside the home, fern is also protective. Dried fern is thrown upon hot coals to exorcise evil spirits. Ooh, man, I wonder if that's why there's a shitload of ferns up here on these mountains. That's very interesting. Thank you, Fern Magic. Thank you, Fern Energy. I know you hear me. We were laughing because I said, I feel like the fern will need another episode, because we know areas that you can just sit in the ferns. Where did we go that one time? Remember, in the ferns were Ed's 6'2" and they were up to his head. Do you remember that, babe? We were walking through somewhere. I feel like it was the first year we were together. It might have been in Oregon.
Yeah, I think it was at Silver Falls.
Silver Falls. Man, there's a lot of magic there. But yeah, I mean, the ferns, they're just such awesome. If you ever seen a fern when it's opening up. Okay, so we're going to read, and then I'm going to take you guys on a little walk. So, okay, hold on. Okay, so when burned out of doors, fern causes rain to fall. The smoke from burning fern also drives away snakes or noisome creatures. Hello, but did you see that butterfly? Oh my gosh, it just flew in front of my face. Did it fly in front of you guys? Oh, Hello. There's lots of butterflies. Hi, fairies. You're welcome here. Yes, I already called upon our higher selves and our spirit guides and our animal guides and the fairies, of course. Yes, please, all come forward. If you want to be on camera, please. Any outdoor spirits that want to be here that are in a loving and light protective capacity, you are more than welcome to be here. Please come forward. Thank you for being here and loving us and protecting us. Thank you. Okay, so carried or worn, Fern has the power to guide its bearer to discover treasures. And the person who breaks the first fern frond of spring will have good luck. If you ever find yourself in a spot covered with ferns, exactly at midnight, where no sounds of any kind can be heard, Puck will appear, ooh, I love that, and will give you a purse of gold. When done intentionally, this is known as watching the fern. If you bite the frond of the first fern of the spring, you will be guarded from toothache at least until the next spring. Fern sap, if you can obtain any, is said to confer eternal youth if drunk. The seed is carried for invisibility. What the fuck? Ferns! I mean, I've always loved ferns. I've always had a soft spot for ferns, which, by the way, like, I have to show you guys, like, I don't know if you can, this will read, but hold on. Look at this imagery. So I'm going to actually get up right now and walk around. I got to be careful though because I'm barefoot. Okay, so there's a fern right there. See the fern? But also I wanted to show you this imagery in the sun. How cool is that? By the way, I have to show you this. Look at how big this leaf is. Okay, all right, I'm going to stand flat-footed. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? I wear about a 7.5 or an 8. So, yeah, that's what's up here. I was trying to figure out what that was. So, I'm going to put my shoes on because I can't tell what's over there. Hold on. Okay, so I found, look at that. My grandmother was Sue. I don't know a mark that's passed, but I was like, Grandma, all of these butterflies. And then I see this tree, which I hate that people do this to trees, but hi, Grandma. She was Mary Sue, but she hated Mary, and so Sue was her name. Anyway, oh my gosh, there's a butterfly. Hi, Grandma. Oh my gosh, Grandma. You are being so rad right now. I love you so much. Okay, so here's a fern. Hello, fern. Well, thank you so much. I have a whole new respect for you, which, by the way, again, here's me. Here's the ferns. I literally have like such a different respect for ferns now. Oh my gosh, I have a video. I don't know where it is, but I have a video somewhere of Ed and I were walking and I was just having a fairy moment. By the way, look at these leaves and look at my hand. I was having this fairy moment and I was like la 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 like a Smurf. And I'm going through and all of a sudden this fern, this big gigantic fern, it was like up against a big tree like this, starts waving. And I mean waving. I hope this is okay, fern. They just started waving. And I was like, Ed, I'm like, do you see this? It was like freakish. It was freakish. There was like no wind, but it was like waving at me. And I heard it. And it was like, hi, Lola. Hi, Lola. I was like, oh my gosh, there was a fairy living in that fern. It was so cool. So I am going to try and see if I can find some new ones. Hold on. By the way, these little flowers wanted to say hello, these little fairy flowers. Hi, fairies. Hi, fairies. Hello, little fairies. It's like almost like my camera won't zoom in on them. Hello. Hello, magical fairies. See? Oh, how's that? That's better. Thank you. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to find a new fern. I'll be right back. So Ed said we're too high. And so, because I was like, won't I find any? But I just wanted to show you this over here. I'm like, won't I find any? He's like, no. He's like, not this time of year. We're too high. But look at how pretty that is. Just the reflection of the trees. Just how everything in art is nature. Everything in nature is art. See, this is normally a river. We went and we hiked way past there. You'll see I took some video and did some meditation videos, but It's just really magical. Is that, oh, another butterfly, you guys. It's a butterfly sanctuary, and Ed has been saying all day, he's like, there's nothing like mountain butterflies. And I'm like, it's so true. Okay, so let's go back. Can you hear the water? Oh my gosh. I said it and then they came. Hi, are you the same one that I was hanging out with earlier? Wait till you guys see the footage I got. Oh my gosh, thank you for the blessing, Gaia. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, I could tear up right now. Spirit saying yes. This is a message that you are safe, that you are loved. Stay gentle and sweet. Stay hopeful and playful. We are here to protect you. Everything is going to be okay. It's going to get a little worse before it gets better. But look at these moments. There's magic everywhere, 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 everywhere. You guys, I don't even know if you can see how close I am. And look at, they're not even upset. Hi, baby. Oh my gosh. Hi. I'm touching the flower. We're connected. I'm touching the flower. Oh my gosh, you guys. I feel like magic is happening. This is magic. This is magic. This is magic. Hi. Oh my goodness. I love you so. Oh my gosh. I don't know if Ed can see this. I don't think so. There's a bush right there. I'm getting closer. I won't go in your space. But thank you for letting me be so close to you. And trusting me so much. Thank you for trusting me so much. See, they trust us. We just have to trust them. Wow. That may be the most beautiful spirit medicine I've ever encountered. And there's no contest, of course, but that's pretty special. I hope you guys are okay with me using the little time that I have for cards for this, because we'll have to definitely read Butterfly Spirit Medicine because they've been everywhere today. And the fact that they allowed, I mean, come on. Oh, I'm speechless. Speechless. Oh, it's just stunning. Listen how quiet it is up here too. Feels like church. This is the only church I ever want to belong to. If this is a religion, then sign me up. The beauty, the frailty, the vulnerability. Thank you so much. I just got bit by a mosquito, and normally I'd be mad, and it stings a little. But I kind of felt like that was like, I'm giving this, and so I'm giving back to nature, you know? They want my sweet blood, even though I've got tons of stuff on me. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. We had a really good time. Thank you so much. I'm gonna let you go. I feel like that was what you were saying. Like I gave you enough footage. Now go. Okay. Goodbye. It's like, how do you leave it though? You know, like how do you walk away? But you do. Oh yes. On the way here, I forgot that I saw a billboard and it said something about detachment. So I know we've been talking about attachment, but there's also detachment, right? Like sometimes, you know, we need to detach ourselves. Hold on one second. Let me get situated. So we're going to read about the butterfly spirit medicine from the medicine cards. But every once in a while, oh, hello, fly spirit medicine. I guess the fly wanted to be seen today. They have been all over the place. So if you haven't been working with fly spirit medicine, they're telling you to keep working with it, keep at it, stay persistent. Don't give up, have some patience. Also, 1421 is our angel number. I felt like 1420 or 1421, so whichever one resonates with you more. But anyway, every once in a while I like to read this because it's just really special. And it says, "It is with great love and respect that we dedicate this work to Grandmother Twyla for her lifetime of service to the teachings of the Wolf Clan and the children of Mother Earth. For Yahweh Node She whose voice rides the wind. And I think she'd be really proud and excited that we were doing our spirit medicine here today. Okay, so let's read about the butterfly. This is super exciting. Number 9, oh my gosh, all the way here. I go, look at the mile marker. It was like 333. I've been, you guys know I've been talking about, I've been seeing, sorry about that. There we go, that's better. I've been seeing 9s everywhere lately, like everywhere. You guys know I've been talking about it. So it's like, doesn't surprise me, that here we are, So transformation, butterfly that flutters in the morning light. You have known many forms before you e'er took flight. The power that butterfly brings to us is akin to the air. Ooh, and isn't that awesome? Because the fern was air. It was air, energy. So that's really cool. I'm going to move it back over here because I like this view again. Sorry about that. I'm balancing you in my legs. Okay. It is the mind and the ability to know the mind or to change it. It is the art of transformation. By the way, our butterfly friend is flying over near the rocks. So I don't know if they'll come into our view, but that's really cool if they do. To use butterfly medicine, you must astutely observe your position in the cycle of self-transformation. Like butterfly, you are always at a certain station in your life activities. You may be at the egg stage, which is the beginning of all things. This is the stage at which an idea is born, but has not yet become a reality. The larva stage is the point at which you decide to create the idea in the physical world. The cocoon stage involves going within, doing or developing your project, idea, or aspect of personality. Sorry, I needed to take a moment. These flies are making me cuckoo bird. It seems like the more stuff I put on me, they're coming at me. All of these things that normally would keep them at bay, it's like these flies have superpowers. So definitely like the fly spirit medicine. I don't know. I don't think fly is in this book, but I'll look. But I don't think it is. I think the crane fly is, but I don't think the fly is. Anyway, so sorry. I'm not trying to be a jerk. It's just they're like everywhere, and it's hard to not get distracted. Okay, so this is the stage at which an idea is born, but has not yet become a reality. The larva stage is the point at which you decide to create the idea in the physical world. The cocoon stage involves going within, doing or developing your project, idea, or aspect of personality. The final stage of transformation is the leaving of the chrysalis and birth. This last step involves sharing the colors and joy of your creation with the world. Get off me. Thank you. If you look closely at what Butterfly is trying to teach, you will realize that it is the never-ending cycle of self-transformation. The way to discern where you are in this cycle is to ask yourself, number 1, is this the egg stage? Is it just a thought or idea? Number 2, is this the larva stage? Do I need to make a decision? Number 3, is this the cocoon stage? Am I developing and doing something to make my idea a reality? And number 4, is this the birth stage? Am I sharing my completed idea? By asking yourself these questions, you will discover how butterfly is relating to you at this moment. When you understand where you are, the symbol can teach you what to do next to continue in the cycle of self-transformation. So I'm going to pick this up so you guys can, if you can take a screenshot, then you can. If not, let me know, and what I can do is, I'm trying to get it in the light. What I can do is take a screenshot of it. Hold on, let me get it. There we go. Can you guys get it good enough? I'll try and get it too. Because I can take a screenshot of it and then post it on Patreon. And I'll put it public, Amber, so you can see it. Okay, so getting back. Okay. So, and it's also on page number 73. Isn't that interesting? Which, 7 and 3 is 10. 10 is completion, and also take away the 0, rebirth. I feel like, that's what I said. I feel like at the end of this challenge, we're going to be completely different people. Okay, so if you have found the position through which you are cycling, you will see the creativity of butterfly. Using the air or mental powers of this medicine is done with ease. As an example, if you have ever been feeling exhausted and have asked how to deal, interesting, nice Freudian slip, and have asked how to heal your fatigue, take notice of the colors you have been drawn to recently. Does your body feel better in green? Could this mean that you need to eat more green vegetables? This type of thinking is an inspiration from butterfly medicine. Butterfly can give clarity to your mental process, help you organize the project you are undertaking, and assist you in finding the next step for your personal life or career. The main message to be obtained from drawing this symbol is that you are ready to undergo some type of transformation. To discern what your next move is, use the butterfly spread. Ooh, I love that. I love that too because Edward and I, I've been talking so much about my music, and I'm getting serious about it now. Ed used to play guitar, and I said, "Would you please, like, I'm like, we need to like start playing music together." I'm like, "I need a guitar player." I said, "It just makes sense." And and I know he's a little scared because he used to be really, really good, and then he had an accident, and he hurt his hand, and so he doesn't have any feeling in his left hand, and he has a hard time playing, and it hurts. He's 49. So it's not something he normally practices anymore. By the way, I just want to tell you, I almost flipped out because I swear to God, I thought I saw a big animal across the way, and both of us felt big animal, and we both felt bear energy earlier. So I'm not scared, like I know we'll be fine, but I just was like, holy shit, is a bear going to come into our shot right now? Like nothing would surprise me. So we're going to pull some cards. But what I was going to say is like, I started going through, I've been creating a song list for a long time, but I realized I'm like, I want to master, not just like sing a song on YouTube, but like I want to really like practice a song and master it, and then like record it on my channel, and or record it and post it to my channel. And I don't care. I'm not gonna like whatever happens. Like I know it's like meant to be, but I'm like, but we have to start somewhere, right? We have to start somewhere. And it's interesting. A long time ago, I've been off Instagram since last November, I think. November or December. I feel like it was before my birthday. So anyway, I used to do these little short things, for Instagram with me singing or, whatever. And long story short, when I went to delete them, some of them, Spirit had me post them to YouTube. And I was like, why? I'm not going to put that on my YouTube channel. And they're like, just put it on there. So I got this thing the other day where they want me to start posting those videos. And I was like, holy shit. Like some of them were banned on Instagram, but I could play them on YouTube. It was weird. Anyway, so, and start playing with music. Like I decided I'm like, I'm going to, I've been looking for a piano again or a keyboard or something. So whatever it is that you want to do, what is that one thing? What stage are you in? And it's okay if you haven't even started it yet. That's the whole point. Spirit's like, that's what the butterfly medicine is trying to tell us. How you doing, Ed? We're having a good time. Did you see me videotaping that butterfly?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. It's still over there. It's right there. Okay. Ooh, I knew it. You want to know why I knew it? Because the owl has been coming for me like crazy. Number 21. And what is today? The 21st day of the 28 challenge. But it's the 24th in real time, right? In August, like it's August 24th. Oh, when I looked down, it was 2340, which is also the number 9. Oh my gosh, it's just too good. So Ed's gonna go on like a little adventure down there. So look at that, and look at the talismans too, and see how the owl, it has their eyes precisely. They know exactly where they're going. Their eyes aren't looking at us. They're not looking anywhere but straight to what they're going for. See how they're, sorry, I'm like, I just don't want to be bit by a mosquito. But you see how they're like, their talons are open, like they're ready, like they're about to catch their prey. And so I feel like this is what Spirit's saying to us. Like we're so close to finding it. So depending on where you are in the stage of the butterfly, it's interesting. I asked Spirit to keep the bugs at bay, and it's like, and they were fine for a minute. And then Ed came back over here. All right. Nothing against Ed. I'm just saying, like, isn't that interesting? All right, go now. Now, all of you go. I'm done. Get out of here. Okay, so let's read about the owl. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Owl, Magick, omens, time and space. Does the truth emerge, casting out deception, silent flight, sacred medicine bird? Ooh, okay, let's get to it. Deception. Owl medicine is symbolically associated with clairvoyance, astral projection, and magic, both black and white. Owl is called night eagle on several medicine wheels used by Amerindian teachers. Traditionally, owl sits in the east, the place of illumination. Since time immemorial, humanity has been afraid of the night. Holy shit, what was that? Some huge, oh, was that a moth? Some big black thing just flew past my face. I thought it was maybe a bat. That was so crazy. Okay. Oh, it's you. Hello. Oh my gosh, you guys don't even know what I'm seeing right now. Or maybe you do. Maybe you do. There's so much stuff happening in front of my face, but I have you guys like lower, so I can't really see what you're seeing. But I hope you see our butterfly friend who keeps flying around over there. There are so many things flying all around. It's like, it's just magic, 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 magic. I I know it seems like I have the attention span of an app, but it's not me. I mean, it's me, but it's like, it's just, it's so electric here right now. I can't even explain it. And we're so high up on the mountain, and this isn't like a common place to come. And it's like on a Tuesday at the end of August. A lot of kids are like back in school and stuff. So anyway, let's get back to this. Okay, so owl sits in the east, the place of illumination. Since time immemorial, humanity has been afraid of the night, the dark, and the unseen, waiting fearfully for the first crack of morning light. Conversely, night is owl's friend. Owl hunts its prey at night. Not only can owl see in the dark, but it can also accurately pinpoint and identify any sound. This gives it a great advantage when seeking food. Owls are the night hunters. Some native people are fearful of owl and call its feathers deceiver feathers. Ooh, that's interesting. I have an owl feather. It's not in this hat, though. It's on my black witch hat. But I don't think that at all. When I found it, I felt like it was the most beautiful blessing ever. Because there's owl feathers just look different. They have a loftiness, a softness to them that's just so beautiful in person. Like, to hold one is very special. Did you see that? Oh my gosh. They are beautiful. The butterflies up here are beautiful, and they're moths too. I've seen moths and butterflies flying all over the place, and dragonflies, and big ass flies, and hornets. I saw this one thing that I know that they're calling them like the killer hornets or whatever. It was buzzing around my face, and I just said, nope, you need to go. Anyway, lots of medicine, lots of energy. You can feel it up here. Okay, so owls are the night hunters. Oh, we just said that. An owl feather is silent. You cannot hear owl when it flies, but its prey definitely knows when it strikes, for its beak and talons are razor sharp. Owl is oftentimes the medicine of sorcerers and witches. If owl is your medicine, you will be drawn to magical practices and perhaps explore the dark arts. You should resist any temptation to practice black magic or any art that takes energy away from another person or being. If you have owl medicine, these night birds will have a tendency to collect around you, even in the daytime, because they recognize a kinship with you. Is it any wonder that in many cultures, owl is a symbol for wisdom? This is because owl can see that which others cannot, which is the essence of true wisdom. Where others are deceived, owl sees and knows what is there. Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, had a companion owl on her shoulder, which revealed unseen truths to her. Owl had the ability to light up Athena's blind side, enabling her to speak the whole truth, as opposed to only a half-truth, which, by the way, it's also on page 121. So I think that's interesting that it's on page 121 and it's number 21, and today's the 21st. They just wanted me to point that out. Okay, how are we doing on time, guys? Okay, we got about 5 more minutes. Okay, if owl is your personal medicine, no one can deceive you. Or, excuse me, if owl is your personal medicine, no one can deceive you about what they are doing, no matter how they try to disguise or hide it from you. You may be a little frightening to be around, since so many people have ulterior motives which you see right through. But if you are unaware of your medicine power, you may take your keen insights and abilities for granted. Others never do. You may frighten them and reflect their blindness, for you cannot be fooled. Owl medicine people know more about an individual's inner life than that person knows about herself or himself. If you have pulled the owl card, you are being asked to use your powers of keen, silent observation to intuit some life situation. Owl is befriending you and aiding you seeing the total truth. Owl can bring you messages in the night through dreams or meditation. Pay attention to the signals and omens. The truth always brings further enlightenment. Yes, look at that butterfly coming at us. I think it went up. The colors, look at the colors. Oh, there's no filter on this. I just looked down, it was number 30. Let's see if there's any more medicine that wants to come through. Ooh, this one was here, so I'm going to take it. You may or may not remember this card, but it's called the Shield card. And the shield is for anything that you need it to be right now. Maybe the shield is a mirror, mirroring back to you, reminding you what a powerful light worker you are, what a powerful healer you are. If you are here, if you're part of this 28-day challenge, you know, it's really special. I used to think that things needed to be in large numbers or quantities for me to feel important or relevant or feel like what I was doing had merit. And I realized, I'm like, I don't care if it's just 4 or 5 of us, right? Like, we are the ones that are going to be changing the world. And I've noticed some of these, though, you know, it looks like there's like 20 views or 30 views. And I'm like, so either you guys are watching them over and over or you're sharing them. And if you are sharing them with other people, that's fine, as long as they're like your close, you know, people. I just asked, you know, other people are paying for this. So, you know, don't just share the link with anybody. Unless, like I've said before, if you're like, Lula, do you mind? Then I'd be like, of course. Because I have a lot of people that I really wanted to send it to, and Spirit was like, no. They find the $13 for this, or they find the $13 for that. Like, no, they're like, if they want to be a part of this, they'll pay for it. Just like when it's done, I'm going to have it all together on one link, and I'll send it to like Jules, you know what I mean? Because Jules didn't have time to do the 28-day challenge with us anyway. She's been so busy. But she and I have a great trade agreement, so I don't mind, you know. 3131, the witches. Okay, hold on. So, you know, what are you mirroring back to yourself? Oh, the butterfly just went. I thought, there she is. I thought she wanted me to go closer, but there are 2 now. The same color, those little light lavender ones. There's 2 of them now. Can you guys see them? Anyway, let's see if there's any more medicine. And also that blank shield, it's the warrior shield, you know, use that to protect yourself against people. It's going to take you guys a while. I'm telling you, it's taken me a long time to get to where I am. And you know, I miss my family every day. Even just now when I was the butterfly and the owl, I was like, that is my grandmother. In my family, like my family doesn't believe in a lot of stuff, but everybody had the same thing with butterflies after my grandma died. And we all agreed on that. And they believe in some things. They just don't believe in all things, right? So, and then the owl, my grandma had owl everything, and everyone came to my grandmother. She was like the oracle in the family. And what my grandma was just telling me, what I was downloading from her, was she's like, you're the oracle of the family. They just don't see it. You know, it's like they saw the magic in my grandma, but it was like, they don't see it in me. They don't want to see it. So, and that's okay. So, but I became the swan, right? It's time for you to become the swan, number 39, which is also the number 12, which is the number 3. High fly. Swan Spirit Medicine. Let me see if Spirit wants us to do this one. Hold on. Yes, and also it was 3303 when I paused it, and they're like, look at 39. And I was saying everything's been 3s and 9s, so like 3 times 3 is 9, right? Just like, I mean, they really want us to work with that. So the swan is all about grace. Swan, the power of woman, entering sacred space, touching future yet to come, bringing eternal grace. Little swan flew through the dream time, looking for the future. She rested for a moment in the coolness of the pond, looking for a way to find the entry point to the future. This was a moment of confusion for Swan, as she knew that she had happened into the dream time by accident. This was her first time alone, and she was a bit concerned by the dreamtime landscape. As Swan looked high above Sacred Mountain, she saw the biggest swirling black hole she'd ever seen. Dragonfly came flying by, and Swan stopped him to ask about the black hole. Dragonfly said, Swan, that is the doorway to the other planes of imagination. I have been guardian of the illusion for many. Oh, I have been guardian of the illusion for many. Oh, we've been having a lot of dragon medicine and dragonfly medicine. That's so beautiful. I've been guardian of the illusion for many, many moons. If you want to enter there, you would have to ask permission and earn the right. Swan was not sure she wanted to enter. I feel like Spirit wants to go back into the nature right now. Okay. So Swan was not sure that she wanted to enter the black hole. She asked Dragonfly what was necessary for her to earn entry. And Dragonfly replied, You must be willing to accept whatever the future holds as it is presented without trying to change Great Spirit's plan. Swan looked at her ugly little duckling body and then answered, I will be happy to abide by Great Spirit's plan. I won't fight the currents of the black hole. I will surrender to the flow of the spiral and trust what I am shown. Dragonfly was very happy with Swan's answer and began to spin the magic to break the pond's illusion. Suddenly, Swan was engulfed by a whirlpool in the center of the pond. Swan reappeared many days later, but now she was graceful and white and long-necked. Dragonfly was stunned. Swan, what happened to you? He exclaimed. Swan smiled and said, Oh, Dragonfly, I learned to surrender my body to the power of Great Spirit and was taken to where the future lives. I saw many wonders high on Sacred Mountain, and because of my faith and my acceptance, I have been changed. I have learned to accept the state of grace. Dragonfly was very happy for Swan. Swan told Dragonfly many of the wonders beyond the illusion. Through her healing and her acceptance of the state of grace, she was given the right to enter the dream time. So it is that we learn to surrender to the grace of the rhythm of the universe and slip from our physical bodies into the dream time. Swan medicine teaches us to be at one with all planes of consciousness and to trust in Great Spirit's protection. If you pulled Swan, it ushers in a time of altered states of awareness and of development of your intuitive abilities. Swan medicine people have the ability to see the future, to surrender to the power of the Great Spirit, and to accept the healing and transformation of their lives. The Swan card is telling you to accept your ability to know what lies ahead. If you are resisting your self-transformation, relax. It will be easier if you go with the flow. Stop denying that you know who is calling when the phone rings. Pay attention to your hunches and your gut knowledge and honor your female intuitive side. Wow. Okay, hold on, you guys. Okay, I got 30 seconds. We had the antelope in reverse, and the antelopes are all about action. It's also number 37, which is the number 10. Run, antelope, teach me of action and its pace. Quickly, quickly, so I may run with grace. It's all about action, right? Have the desire to do something. Make the firm decision to begin that action and do it. Spirit is saying, do it, do it, do it. Now is the time. Now is the hour. You have the strength. You have the power. Blessed be Aho.